Hey, welcome back for another one. Inverting the roles and creating the inversion within us, the attempt to conceal, to hide, keeps people scared and always in fear of revealing themselves. So they're always attempting to conceal. And at all costs. So at times it'll be using force or using gaslighting, manipulation, coercion, maybe even fawning or feigning illness. They fear being revealed because revealing themselves would lead to ridicule and further pain on their part. So they're essentially avoiding pain, and the patriarchy teaches you pain is bad, to avoid the pain at all costs. Patriarchy indoctrinates people that to avoid pain is the ultimate goal, to feel no pain through avoidance, not through embrace. When a mother gives birth, she has to embrace the pain, give into it, and it will provide a baby for you, ultimately. But patriarchy, the men understand pain as something to be avoided at all costs, to expend every effort to avoid it. In avoiding that pain, it makes them scared when that's jeopardized, when they're challenged, when their authority is challenged, because that might mean that their entire fortress is about to crumble. So they'll defend that at all costs. Their authority is their essence of concealment of whatever they're hiding, their internal struggle and pain. If you start picking away at their defenses, they're going to try other means to reestablish their authority. The patriarchy would keep men in denial of their own pain, because to reveal that pain happened is to reveal the weakness, and to reveal weakness is to allow the whole thing to crumble. The patriarchy keeps men in denial of embracing pain, of showing their pain, of healing their pain, of acknowledging that the pain exists. Men who drive through it without stopping to acknowledge it to anyone, who pretend it's not there. If that same man then goes in private and cries and boo-hoos and all of the things that he hides to the public, he's then allowing himself to revert to internal feminine energy. Why? Because he feels safe to do so under certain circumstances. And then he's not acting in his true capacity as a masculine man and healthy masculine energy. He's now in his feminine energy, which is unhealthy. If he's going to do it one way, it better be the same across the board, not depending on the situation and circumstance. Otherwise, there's definitely manipulation going on there. Either he's manipulating the masculine artificially, or manipulating the feminine periodically. They say that when men get sick, they make a big show of it. They make sure that everyone knows that they're sick and how much of an experience they went through and how they can't do anything when they're sick. I've heard it said that like men turn into babies, and I've seen it. I think it's funny because on the outside, he'd never reveal to anyone that he's even got a cold or a sniffle. Not gonna make a show of it, try to hide it in public. But around his family, he's the biggest baby ever. Why is that? He's hiding something inside that's not allowing him to be genuine to everyone. That's narcissism. That's patriarchy. That's the disconnect that they want us all to feel inside of us. Be disconnected from our inner ourselves. Disconnect from our inner feminine. Finding that balance instead of hiding it away and concealing it, but embracing the balance within all of us is how we become whole, and we can then unify our heart-mind coherence with the rest of our energy centers. We feel that in us, and we acknowledge that we are the source, not outside of us, inside. I think that's all I have for today. I should probably cut it off here anyway. I don't want to get walked in on like I did the other day, and we'll see how many of these I can get edited and loaded to TikTok. So I'll see you in the next ones, and until then, never stop spreading your light. I love you.